Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your mid-month tarot update for the month of June. Before we get started, I'm super excited to let you guys know that I now offer private live readings with me over on Zoom. All the information for that is linked down below, as well as a code for 20% off for the whole month of June. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into your reading, but as always, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Remember, don't force anything to fit. And though it might not resonate right now, that doesn't mean it can't in the future. Let's see what Oracle has to say. We got three coming through. Look at you. I've had some readings this month come out with two Oracle cards, but never with three. So we'll start with Pure Intention. The Fairy of Manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. I really like this because we do have a full moon coming up. Those are great for manifestation. We are now moving into Cancer season, which again is great for, it says for the highest good of all, and that does make me, like I say, think of Cancer season, because Cancers are very maternal, giving and nurturing. So using your wishes and your manifestations to help others might be on your mind at this time. Nature's signs. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and mind. So this could be a perfect time for connecting with nature. I also, again, I'm really thinking about Cancer season. I just did a meeting with my collective that I'm a part of, and we spoke about Cancer season, so it's very much playing on my mind at the minute. But the water here and being in tune with nature, again, lots of blues. Butterflies and transformation has been a big thing coming out for all collectives that I do readings for, over here on YouTube, over on TikTok. Everywhere that I'm doing readings, I'm just seeing big transformations coming in, and that need to slow down. So slowing down and paying attention to the signs, and that's also where you'll help that will also, when you slow down, that will be where you also hear messages for your manifestations on what you need to do or what you should be doing. And then we also have light. The Fairy Queen of Light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. So I am getting like healer energy. I don't know if you're wanting to help others, and I'm getting the energy of like, I can't offer much, but I can manifest for you. And it's like, that is so much more than anyone else could ever offer. That light that you're giving, that hope that you're trying to spread for your manifestations. Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck before I start shuffling. This is from pre-shuffling before. Two of Cups can be about soulmate connections, but it can just be deep bonds in any part of your life. That could be being important, or the person that you want to help or want to be that light for. This also could be a reminder for you to slow down and make sure that you're listening to the signs around you of when maybe you need to be looking after yourself and nurturing yourself. Let's see what the current energy is for you, Sagittarius. We have the Wheel of Fortune and we have the Hierophant. Big energy. Wheel of Fortune is about things starting to turn into your favor. Maybe you had a bit of bad luck, or maybe you're currently going through that bad luck. Again, with the light card coming through, it is a great time for the universe to be trying to move with you, for you, if that makes sense. Trying to shed that light for you. I think the Hierophant is here because you're trying to maybe heal or find good luck or find movement in traditional ways, right? I keep thinking about like journaling and meditation, and like doing all that is great, but there's almost different form of presence that is required from you now, and it is you slowing down and you opening up that heart space. Because what said that we need only open our hearts and minds, so you're needing to open up your heart space, needing to open up your mind. And I think I get the message there's things you're looking for that you're not going to find in a book, and maybe it's spirit asking you to connect in nature, to give to nature, or just to be present in nature, appreciate nature. Get some fresh air is the energy that I'm feeling. It's so funny because there literally is the card that says go outside, and I'm very surprised that that didn't come out for you. Let's take a look at your inner world, Sagittarius. What's going on in your mind, body, and your spirit? What's going on in Sagittarius inner world, please, spirit? Whoa. Ace of Cups. Oh, we got two there. We have the Ace of Cups with the Seven of Cups underneath it, and we have the Hanged Man. you feel like you desperately need to make a choice or need to make a decision right now, but there's always this energy of it would not be for your highest good. You're not in the right heart space and mind space. Again, the heart space really is coming out a lot for you. Maybe there are wounds in your heart chakra that need dealing with, or in your heart space. You need to heal that before you can make a decision. With the Hanged Man coming out reversed, you need to see, I was going to say from your own perspective. I don't usually read that card like that, but usually when the Hanged Man comes out upright, it's you being forced to see things from a different perspective, right? And gaining clarity, gaining understanding from that. But for you, I think you do so much about thinking for others, choosing for others, helping others, that you forget to make decisions coming from your own best interest and from your own emotional world. Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, you are balancing a lot for a lot of other people. Two of Swords as well. So yeah, you really are, everything you do feels like you do it for other people. So I think maybe it is time for you to start thinking for yourself and manifesting for yourself. What is for the highest good of you, Sagittarius? What needs your attention right now? What needs your focus? So we have the Seven of Swords reversed, and we have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're very just giving, very, very giving. The Seven of Swords can be self-sabotage. And I think that's something you're working on cutting out. You're no longer carrying things out of spite or for karma or because you feel you deserve it. This comes from healing that heart space again, you know, feeling like you are worthy and deserving, giving to yourself first, remembering you cannot fill from an empty cup. Page of Pentacles may be a message to pay attention to your finances. It could also be somebody offering to help you with money or needing help with money. It could be someone that is younger than you, someone maybe a bit immature with their finances. The Page of Pentacles, like I said, it can be someone coming in with an offer or asking for money, but it can also be you trying to get a grip of your finances, you learning some financial responsibility, financial responsibility is the words I want to use for it this time. I don't know why. What's going on in your environment? So this can be your home life, friends, environment, your general environment. So Sagittarius' environment. We have the Six of Pentacles and we have the Emperor. This again does feel like people may be asking for money or needing money. I don't know why I feel this energy of like, it's just always been that way. They help me out, I help them out, and it's kind of always this cycle repeating. And I think maybe that might be getting you guys in a bit of a hole here, and maybe not the best. You have a good intention, but it's not ending up in the best place for you, right? And I think a lot of that comes down to loyalty, wanting to be loyal, wanting to look like you are maybe a problem solver, a leader. Again, it comes from trying to maybe look impressive or look good to others instead of thinking about what's really beneficial for you, Sagittarius. Finally, we have your advice. What is the advice for Sagittarius, please, Spirit? So we have the King of Wands. I did see the Three of Swords flip up, try to come out. It didn't actually come out. We also have the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So that is, the Three of Swords is about healing that heart space, healing those sorrows, and the Three of Pentacles can be about maybe needing collaboration, needing to rebuild on that. We have the Tower coming through. So what is needed, what's trying to come through, these cards weren't able to come into the spread. You know, the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, they weren't able to come into the spread, but that energy is definitely there. It's trying to push through, and there are blockages. There needs to be a bold move, a bold act of confidence. There is going to be a Tower moment, and this is where things maybe aren't going very beneficial for you, where things feel like they're crumbling. There is a bit of chaos. There is this foundation being shaken up and maybe having to rebuild again. But taking it in your stride and taking it in confidence is important right now, especially when you're manifesting. The universe will sometimes bring you your manifestations in a drastic way, but as long as you're manifesting for the highest good of all, like with pure intention, like this card says, there should not be too much stress for you there. We will just clarify these oracle cards to see. Oh my gosh, I split the deck and the tower's there. Okay, I will clarify this tower for you, Sagittarius. I'm gonna be real, I'm just being a bit nosy here. Why is the tower here for Sagittarius? Why is the tower in their advice, please, Spirit? Why is the tower in their advice? We have the Devil and we have the Ten of Wands. Carrying burdens that you maybe don't even need to carry anymore, but they are still chains, right? You still feel chained to maybe these responsibilities, these habits, these routines, these negative cycles that you keep repeating. And it's getting a lot to carry. It's getting hard to carry, and it's time for you to put it down, even if that is causing this shake-up, even if it does cause a tower moment, even if it does cause some not so pleasant experiences. Sometimes it's very much needed. Let's clarify some oracle for us here. So we have Pure Intention. Why is this oracle card here for Sagittarius this month, please? Pure Intention. Pure Intention. Whoa. The Ace of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Healing that heart space, like I said, is very important. Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Knight of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. For new opportunities, you need to have clarity. Be really sure of what you're manifesting. Make sure it is for your highest good. It is for healing your heart space. Your emotions need to be in check for your manifestations to come through. Again, making sure, like I said, it is for your highest good. And it's coming from love, and light is another one that's coming through for you. Why is nature's signs here, please, Spirit? Why is nature's signs here for Sagittarius this month, please, Spirit? We have Knight of Wands, Judgment, and the Three of Cups. Three of Cups. Celebrating, but not judging, and bringing awareness is important. I was gonna say you will feel more comfortable there. I don't know if maybe you're dealing with feelings of like jealousy or resentment for your achievements or other people's achievements. Again, those feelings of feeling unworthy. With spending some time in nature, spending some time in quiet, those feelings might start to make a bit more sense. You might be able to work through them a little bit easier. Finally, let's see why light is here. Why is this oracle card here for Sagittarius, please, Spirit? We have the Four of Swords. Not forcing or pushing, again, I come back to it being Cancer season. It is a perfect time to be doing some inner child work, to be working on your emotions, but most importantly, it's a great time to be nurturing yourself. If you're feeling called to rest, if things are getting out of alignment, if things are feeling off balance and you need to take a step back, don't self-sabotage yourself, don't backstab yourself, give yourself the time that you need to maybe go for that gentle walk or just lay down and chill. Whatever it is that you need, take that time this month, Sagittarius. That is all I have for your reading. If you want to dive deeper into anything we discussed here today, then do check out my personal readings. We offer video readings. It's me. I offer video readings. I offer live Zoom sessions, and I also do free readings on TikTok Live from time to time, and all the information for that is in the description box down below. Please like, subscribe, do all those YouTube things, and if you've watched this far, I truly, truly appreciate you.